So it's required for them to have 9 hours of training per week, but I'm pretty sure she goes way more than 9 because as soon as homework is over, she's ready to either practice or try to train her sister or encourage her brother to try to do something.
How do you feel with your 7-year-old being involved in gymnastics?
Oh, it is such a awesome feeling. She's self-driven and self-motivated. I I didn't choose for her to do gymnastics. She chose to do it. There's always bouncing off of something. So it's so easy for her to train because it's what she actually loves to do.
So as a parent, what do you do to encourage her?
I don't have to encourage her.
At all?
I don't have to encourage her. I mean, there are nights, that we've gone to bed and she'll come and knock on the room door and turn on my light and say, "Mommy, please, can you just come watch me train for 5 more minutes?" So she just doesn't stop. She doesn't even really care to take a break. So I don't have to motivate her because it's just her passion.
What caused you to do this?
Since I was a baby, I loved being on my hands.
What were the things that you did on your hands?
I did handstands, cartwheels, bridges, and some other stuff.
How do you feel about, you have traveled to various countries. How many countries have you traveled to?
I've been to 2 countries and 1 in February.
All right, what are the countries that you went to?
Panama and Dumrep.
You were recently at the Copa,
International Games.
and what was that like?
It was like you're doing like some trampoline things.
What was the experience like for you? Did you have fun?
Yes.
Did you get any medals or any awards?
Yes.
Okay. How many medals have you got so far?
10.
Where she's at now, how do you feel about that?
Sometimes it feels so unreal. I mean, I cry a lot because, when they select her for certain competitions, because a lot of them are, invitation only. So when you get these emails and letters that she has been selected and, just especially for overseas meets, I am really, really elated. It is most times, it feels unreal.
So what was it like? What was the experience like for you there?
The competition was bigger. I participated on beam, floor, bars, and vault.
And what was the experience like for you?
It was nice when I was doing my floor. People were shouting for Jamaica.
And you got a chance to see other people from other countries.
Yes.
What was the feeling like for you for that?
It was nice.
Everyone has been so supportive. They send, words of encouragement. They want, people want to know how they can pitch in, how they can help her, how they can help to let her reach to, competitions because it's also not cheap, especially with like the traveling. So I'm grateful for all the support that she receives.
Does she train in Montego? She trains in Montego?
She does. She trains at First Dance Studios in Montego Bay. But, going to Panama for Copa Games, we were traveling into Kingston 1 or 2 times per week for additional training. And we've kind of kept that going. So if not every Saturday, every other Saturday, I try to get her into Kingston just because they have state-of-the-art equipment, which is really vital to building her skills.
And how is that, traveling and all that? How is that for you?
It is very tiring. It's expensive, it's tiring, but I have to do it. I have to do it because I don't want her to lose her passion. I don't want her to lose her joy. I don't want her to lose this spark because she has a goal and I really want for her to reach. I want her to reach her goal. She wants to be an Olympian and she has set a time span for herself. So whatever I can do to help her to reach that's what I'm going to do.
You know, she has other siblings. Is she the youngest one?
She's the youngest, and her other siblings have been so awesome. My second child, my daughter, I've made her the road manager so that she is now included in this.
How old is she?
She is 10. So she also has her shirt with her sister's name on it, and she's in charge of the meal planning and the leotards and whatever Joelle needs for training. So she has a schedule for training days so that her sister is ready, and she manages her sister's Instagram page. So I've had to try to include everybody so nobody feels left out of this process. It is very expensive. We don't only have to pay term fees and facility fees, but there are coaching fees, there are leotard fees, they have competition fees, traveling fees, accommodation fees, and unfortunately, it's not a traditional sport. So these in Jamaica, so these girls don't get corporate sponsorship. It's especially corporate sponsorship for children, and they compete and they do so well, especially Joelle. So I really hope that some awareness will be brought to the sport so that we can have more children participating and get some sponsorship for them because it is quite expensive.
Do you have any friends who would like to, to participate rather in gymnastics?
Yes.
And what words of encouragement would you give to them as well?
You should listen to what they say and not disobey them.
Listen to what who says.
The coaches.
The coaches, okay.
My husband and I, we had to try to invest in equipment at home because, like I said, she never stops. So she'd either jump on the bed and try to do pull-ups on the bed frame or a cartwheel over the couch. So we had to make a decision to make a little makeshift something so that she can have a more safe environment to practice at home. This beam is just a piece of plyboard that our grandpa got and made a little home beam for her because, like I said, she just doesn't stop.